Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Brexit video. Today I want to talk about the preparations and the expectations of the EU. Today there was an interesting interview with David McAllister. David McAllister is an MEP for the German Conservative Party, although he also has a German and a British passport. He also is the former Prime Minister of the German state Lower Saxony. Regarding everything that happened before suspension in and around the House of Commons, a lot has happened, and so what David McAllister had to say in this interview today was quite interesting. Today preparations have started to select 27 commissioners who will build the European Commission with Ursula von der Leyen from the 1st of November. The number 27 is interesting because it shows that the EU is still preparing for a no-deal Brexit, because they are expecting still a Brexit on the 31st of October, though everything that happened in the recent days. You could see that David McAllister, when he was talking about a possible deal on the next EU Council summit, that he doesn't really believe there could be a deal when Boris Johnson will join the EU Council. So these preparations definitely pointed to the direction of a no-deal preparation. And it is interesting because while the UK is still a member of the European Union, and if there will be an extension longer than to the 1st of November, if there is any, they would have the right, in brackets, to select a commissioner as well, because if there are 28 member states, there's supposed to be 28 commissioners. But the EU could also just have put in a placeholder commissioner, so to speak, in case the UK will, after some kind of referendum, whatever, stay in the European Union and then send their own commissioner. There is a law in the EU that there must be one commissioner for every member state by the numbers, but the law is not that clear about that they have to be from every single member state. So they could put up a placeholder commissioner just in case they need this spot later on for the UK, but they didn't. So that still points all in the direction of a no-deal Brexit or a Brexit on the 31st of October. But as I said, it doesn't look like a deal. And there was something else. We all know about the Ben Bill. The Ben Bill says if Boris Johnson can't get a deal during this council meeting on the 17th of October, at the 19th of October he either has to have a deal granted by the parliament or a no deal, or he has to ask for an extension. And after what David McAllister said today in this interview, it sounded a lot like the EU is expecting an extension, and it also sounded like that it's most probable that they will grant the extension, because he was talking about that the EU said they will only grant an extension for an important reason. And what they're expecting is a general election as a reason for the extension. Because after all what Jeremy Corbyn, Joe Swinson, Ian Blackford said, the general election or a second referendum is their goal they want to achieve with this extension. The most probable outcome is a general election in November. And it sounded a lot today with an MEP who is the head of the EU Foreign Commission, by the way, saying that they're expecting a general election. A general election would be an important reason for an extension. So you can all guess that the EU will grant this extension if Boris Johnson asks for it. That was the discussion yesterday, again, if he will obey the law, but I don't see yet that he won't obey the law unless he finds a way around it, but I haven't heard about him finding a way around it yet. So that's what we can expect for the moment. Even France wouldn't veto an extension with the reason of a general election as it sounds now. So if Boris Johnson would ask for it, the reason would be a general election as the opposition wants it, the EU would grant it. So, as a summary, The EU is still preparing for a no-deal Brexit. The EU is still preparing for a Brexit on the 31st of October, but it sounds a lot like the EU is expecting an extension for a general election. That was a quick update I want to give you after this quite interesting interview with David McAllister, who, by the way, I met in person here in my hometown in Münster in the past. He's quite a full-hearted European and quite a responsible gentleman, and I really do believe when I hear him saying things about politics, especially about the EU. So that's not very unimportant if a person like him, in the position he is in the EU, is saying something like that. For now, I just want to thank you for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share and like my videos, and don't forget to click on the little bell as well, so you'll be informed as soon as I put up another Brexit video. By the way, there'll soon be a new series to come next to my German Politics Explained series. I will put up in English and in German, but will be separate videos, a series EU Explained, because there's a lot of talks about the EU, but many people don't have a lot of information about the EU. So I just want to start with some basics and go ahead from that and get you a little bit more information about the EU. I hope you will like it. It will start on next Sunday, so have a look for it, give me a feedback. But for now, I just want to say have a nice day and bye bye.